Go f yourself. Go f yourself. Go f yourself.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. Muscles need exercise in order to work properly. If you haven't hit the gym in 20 years and you decide to do a wind sprint, you're going to pull your hamstring, throw out your knee and your back, and it's going to be a miserable day for you. Your brain is also a muscle. You must constantly exercise your brain. That means you must challenge your brain. And people that have sharp brains are the ones that often are presented with opinions and theories that challenge them, their way that they view the world. The problem with being a lib that has lived inside of a corporate media, Hollywood-created cultural bubble is that they haven't been challenged. In the better part of the last 30 years, they've owned every single cultural institution, and they believe they're infallible. And now, as we tear through the federal government, these libs are, well, behaving very stupidly. Their brains haven't developed. They're out of shape. For some reason, they still believe they're totally in charge, and they make videos like this one. Check this out. TikToker admits she hasn't filed taxes in 8 years and calls for Elon to be assassinated. Why would you put this on video? Except for the fact that these are libs that actually believe that the justice system is so biased in their favor that nothing will ever happen to them. And, you know, they were right up until, like, I don't know, a month ago.
I promised myself I would avoid the news. But obviously I haven't. Here's my one thought. I mean, I have many thoughts. Elon Musk, like, we need to X him. And by X, I mean formerly known as assassination. I know someone from FBI is gonna fucking show up. I don't. Arrest me. You don't have enough people to even investigate me at this point. I haven't filed my taxes in like 8 years. And yet, no one's covered me. So, I'm gonna say it. Let's assassinate some motherfuckers.
So, you're calling for the assassination of an American citizen and a public figure. You're doing it publicly, and then you're admitting to tax fraud. Years of tax fraud. You're stupid. You're just dumb. You just don't have a developed brain. You have a smooth brain. And that's a shame because, well, your political party and your ideology and your indoctrination, the cult that you live in, has convinced you that there will never be any consequences. Well, here are the consequences. U.S. District Attorney Ed Martin says, duly noted, thanks for letting us know. We'll put you in the system. Talk soon. To this TikToker. Oh my. Okay. Good job. Well, ladies and gentlemen, seems like Elon certainly is the person that is infuriating and enraging and sending libs more than anybody else in our federal government. Elon started Doge, HUD, Housing and Urban Development. Housing and Urban Development obviously is the opposite of that. It's this rogue, insane, antiquated, unnecessary agency that was started back during the cultural Marxism of the 70s that exists inside of this giant empty block building in Washington, D.C. It does nothing. It creates nothing. And it's totally worthless. I would argue, and this is a tough argument, but I would argue it's the most useless government agency and probably should be the first on the chopping block. Well, anyway, HUD could cut staff by 50% in Doge purge. U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development could be on the brink of losing half of its staff. Wider government purge led by Elon Musk, according to multiple reports. President Donald Trump's administration aiming to cut HUD's 9,000 person work. Nearly 10,000 people work at HUD? Really? Really? There are billion-dollar AI startups that have like 10 people working at them. But HUD has 6,900 people working at it. 50% of the agency's divisions potentially facing more drastic layoffs of 75%, according to NPR, citing HUD employee with direct knowledge of the matter and a union leader. HUD representatives have not addressed the reports or plans of mass layoffs. Oh boy. Well, guess what happens next? Somebody goes, as soon as this report is published, and hacks the TVs inside of the HUD building in Washington, D.C. Employees at the Department of Housing and Urban Development cafeteria on Monday were surprised by a strange video of President Trump on the screens. The video featured the words, "Long live the real king," in front of an AI-generated footage of Trump kissing Elon Musk's feet. Footage of the video playing in the cafeteria screens were shared by a HUD source with a Vox reporter. Seemingly, this individual knew this video was going to happen. It is unclear how the footage ended up in the cafeteria television screens, but a spokesperson for HUD promised to hold anybody within the agency accountable. Another waste of taxpayer resources, appropriate action will be taken, said a spokesperson. But here's the video here of Elon Musk and Donald Trump kissing Elon Musk's feet. And then it was broadcast on all of the screens inside of HUD. The screens were just hacked. Long live the king. What is wrong with these people? The Department of Housing and Urban Development this morning. There you go. So they have multiple screens that were hacked. You can see it here, television screens. Washington Post doing just great reporting here, saying possibly AI-generated video. Oh, but maybe it is actually a real video of Donald Trump licking the feet of Elon Musk. Somebody apparently hacked the TVs at HUD today. Respond to this by cutting more jobs at HUD. That's right. It's the original video. Video of Trump kissing Elon Musk's feet is playing Federal Housing and Urban Development. This is a great way. I mean, this is a great way to get investigated and to get put in prison, is to record videos like this. This is a great way to make sure that you lose your job at HUD and that everybody loses their job at HUD, right? HUD just shouldn't exist, actually. HUD spokesperson response, another waste of taxpayer dollars and resources, appropriate action will be taken for all involved. I look forward to the action. Take action, please. This will continue to happen unless unless these people are walked out of the building by security, named and shamed, and this won't be hard actually to find out who has access to the closed circuit TVs inside of HUD. Like who's that nexus point? This won't be hard. Name them, shame them, charge them, then walk them out of the building with security. Make sure there's a bunch of cameras there. I'll send a camera, right? We got people in DC. More media attention being paid to the video screens in HUD for a few seconds than how the building was completely vacant under the Biden administration. That's right. Less than 8% of the workforce came to work at HUD. You were paying for all of it. Somebody hacked the HUD screens to show an AI-generated video of Elon Musk. Long live the real king. Well, I hope your joke is, I hope you had a great laugh. Major federal offense, 10 years in jail. A threat to damage to a protected computer. Threat to obtain information from a protected computer. Damage request for money or thing of value from a protected computer shall be punishable by this section. Whoever conspires to commit or attempts to commit offer under Section A of this section shall be punished in subsection C. A fine under this title or imprisonment for not more than 10 years. I hope it was worth it. Hope you got your rocks off, right, lady, on calling for these kind of things to happen to Elon. It's evil, it's sick, it's demonic. And again, they're effing around. They still haven't found out. So now it's time for the finding out. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe.